Welcome to Over the Vast Nurseries on a beautiful morning in midsummer. Here on the nursery, where we grow over 2,000 different varieties of trees and shrubs and perennials, ones that have been especially selected for our region here in the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic states, I want to show you some of these beautiful ornamental grasses that are just now beginning to come into their absolutely beautiful element. Lots of really gorgeous bottlebrush like flowers that are carried prominently on the tops of small, compact, easy to grow plants. One of the wonderful things about grasses is that they last so long, and also they bring a wonderful textural effect to our landscapes. And as you see now, as the breeze gently moves their flower heads, how they sway and move in the breeze, bringing beautiful movement, a relaxing kind of movement to our gardens. And this particular one that we're looking at here is really very special, because this is one of the new selections that was developed at the University of Georgia Research Foundation by Dr. Wayne Hanna and Brian Swartz. This is Pennisetum Praline, very well named, because this is indeed a very sweet little grass. Just like the candy suggests, this is really beautiful in that it's got these rounded flower heads with a slightly pinkish tinge to the bristles. I say bristles because they're not at all spiky. They are in fact kind of soft and nice to touch, but carried in profusion on plants that only reach about 2 to 2.5 foot tall. And as you see, really puts on a spectacular show. Now, I said that this was a special variety, and that's because this particular variety that came out of a breeding program that they started out with in 2008 is an infertile selection. That means that you can plant it in your garden and not worry about it reseeding into the beds around about, or indeed even spreading into the landscape. That's why it comes within the WorryFree series. It's a lovely selection. In fact, this is the shortest of 5 or 6 selections that they made out of their breeding program. A byproduct of the breeding program, as well as being infertile and therefore not seeding into the landscape, is that also, because they don't produce seeds, the flower heads on this variety last even longer than the plant that it's descended from, which is one of the most popular ornamental fountain grasses on the market today. That's Pennisetum hamlin. So in comparison, side-by-side studies that we've conducted here at the nursery, we see and notice that the flower heads on this variety last longer than its parent. Grow it in a sunny, well-drained position. This is a lovely plant to put in either as a single specimen, but as you see here, if you've got the space and you're able to mass this in a group display, you can really get a fantastic effect, especially if you're able to put it on a raised site somewhere, like perhaps a rock garden or a raised bed, because then you get this beautiful kind of see-through effect when you look at the flowers and see how they gently move in the breeze, and in the evening you get a lovely kind of backlit effect too. So really a lot going for this very hardy. This is a zone 5 plant, so it'll grow in zones 5 and 6 and 7 and so on. That's easy to grow. It does best in a sunny site, though it will tolerate partially shaded conditions too. However, I find that it doesn't flower so well in a shadier location. So I would suggest you plant this somewhere out in the open, and then you'll have a gorgeous plant that puts on a spectacular show from midsummer to late summer and into the fall. You'll notice also that going into the fall, the foliage will often start to take on a kind of nice beige color as it goes into the autumn time. and then it will persist with foliage through the winter time, and it will then only require a little bit of maintenance with a trim back in the early part of the spring before new growth begins. Lots I could tell you about this fantastic variety, but the best thing for you to do, I suspect, is to go down to your local garden centre and take a look at it for yourself, because it really is a gorgeous variety that I think you're really going to enjoy having in your garden. This is Pennisetum Praline, an infertile variety developed at the University of Georgia and introduced by WorryFree Plants.